The mad frenzy has begun. Oh my god, people are going insane. So, we'll see when I get there. We scored some sweet spots. This is awesome. Seriously, first queue, first 30 people. Wow.
Mark Hamill. I am your warm host for every show here in the main stage. Are you guys excited about what's about to happen? For an hour with Mark Hamill.
Yeah!
I see some lifesavers in the back. You guys way in the back, wave at me. Hi, way in the back. Welcome.
There's a lot to talk about. You know what's really interesting? Here you all are. Look at you, all excited. We're all dressed up. You know, we're out of the house. But people work all their lives to buy houses. They make down payments. They go to work. They get a house. As soon as they get the house, they go, I got to get out of the house. I can't be in the house anymore. Just let's go somewhere. Let's get dressed up and go to a celebration. Yeah. Is you all know more about the movies than I do. Isn't that kind of ironic? And you come here, of course, and I see all your expectant faces looking up, saying, Mark, give us a detail about episode 8. It's just one little, you know, not a spoiler, or talk about a new character or a new sequence, or just tell us something about 8. I know you'll love the irony of the fact that I'm contractually forbidden to do that. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny that you spent all this money and I can't talk about it. Oh, you're not laughing. But I can talk about 1 through 7. I know those. And I'm ready, listen, I'm ready for questions anytime you are. I said I'm going to prepare to, if you brought Star Wars snacks, feel free to indulge. These graham crackers are really good. No, let's see, I got a Chewbacca. I don't think there's no Luke shapes, right? I don't think so. There's no Luke merchandising, is there? My earpiece is falling out, old sound man. But I'll answer questions, sure, right away. Well, you know what? I should do really quickly. Quick background. I'm the middle of 7 children. My oldest brother is William Thomas, Jr. Everybody called him Skip, because my dad was Bill. Then there was Terry, Suzanne, there was Jan Leslie, there was Mark Richard, there was Jeannie Diane, there was Kim Michelle, and Patch, our youngest. Patrick Stephen. See, there's one sister I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, Carrie Fisher. Are there any Carrie fans out there? We love our Carrie Fisher. Even when she's exasperating as all get out. I emailed her when we were, about a month ago. I said, Carrie, you know what would be really fun? I called Madame Tussauds or Chelsea, when somebody called them on my behalf and said, can we come to the Wax Museum, and get in there, maybe right when it closes we'll run in and take pictures. I said, Carrie, if we go and pose with each other's wax figures, come on, we'll break the internet. It'll be bigger than when I took a piggyback ride with Daisy Ridley. And I didn't hear back from her, and didn't hear back, and I sort of forgot about it. Then one day I go on the internet, here she is, at the Wax Museum, all by herself. She took my idea and didn't invite me. And parodied Christmas specials, I thought that was hilarious. There were other episodes where he was a little darker. The Laughing Fish was based on an actual comic book. It was a great story. Then there were others where you go, Joker's being used as a device, really, because like in Harley and Ivy, they team up as sort of a Thelma and Louise parody, and they leave Joker behind. He's clueless without Harley. He's like shuffling around the house in his slippers. You know, he loses all desire to commit crime. So he was really sort of this cuckolded husband, and it was funny. I mean, each time I play it, you know, I figured this is the first time. This will be the first time I've ever played the Joker, you know, and approach it just in a finite way where, you know, you pick your favorite episode, I would have looked at it and said, this is the only time you've ever seen the Joker. Forget about Christmas with the Joker, forget about Laughing Fish, you know, just focus on this one. And like I said, I like Almost Got Him. I think one of my favorites is Paul Dini wrote The Man Who Killed Batman.
The speech when he's in the coffin.
I know that eulogy. Are you kidding me? I could do that 8 times a week. I mean, where you really relish the dialogue. I was looping episode 8 yesterday, and there's dialogue in there. I thought, oh boy, I can already see this on a T-shirt. Seriously, Ryan Johnson is lost in a carnival of delights. One child belongs to flashing neon of puberty. All that sentimental candy floss. Next, it leads you somewhere you don't want to go. Somewhere dark and cold and filled with the damp, ambiguous shapes of things you'd hope were forgotten. The memories can be vile, repulsive little brutes. Like children, I suppose. Through thick and thin, through highs and lows, and I can't tell you how much that means to me. I never expected to be in anything that would be remembered, or at least remembered fondly. And, you know, I think of you guys more as like my extended support group. You know, you are more like family than fans. And we can't thank you enough. We hope you all enjoy. I'm telling you, I can't wait for Rogue One. That was fantastic. And you know what I think? One of the great things about these standalone films. Okay. Ooh. So I'm going to take that.
What do you think so far?
It makes sense.
This has been a blast. I'm actually really stoked that we were able to see Mark Hamill and hear him do a monologue from The Killing Joke.
What do you think?
It's like
It's pretty awesome. It's definitely different than Anaheim,
I think
and
that'll be because Vader will just
I'm just super happy to be here.
In front, you guys pay attention, it's coming your way. We're gonna get it to Eric over here. Now bring it over to your left a little bit. There you go. Slide it to the side, keep it coming. Get it over to Eric. There's no sound, so this is perfect. All right, Eric, come on up. Dance a little bit, here we go. Yeah. And hold up, and on 3, everybody get up and scream. 1, 2, 3.
welcome to the panel for Rogue One, a Star Wars story at Star Wars Celebration Europe. Please welcome to the celebration stage your host, Gwendolyn Christie.
And I get to be here, not just a fan, but on this stage for the first time while we introduce Rogue One, which is the first Star Wars standalone story. Kathy Kennedy and Gareth Edwards, they teased us a little sneak peek of what was coming up in Rogue One. And we learned that the standalone film would be based on a line of the opening crawl of Episode 4, A New Hope. Now we're going to delve deeper, get a little bit of a personal look at the behind the scenes, and we've got some special guests. Introducing President and Producer, President of Lucasfilm, it's Kathy Kennedy.
Done for Rogue One. This is going back to one of the initial core ideas of this being, I've always loved these films where you have a small group of extraordinary people with complementary skills that come together to do something amazing that you see in commando films, things like Guns of Navarone, caper films like Ocean's 11, things like that. The original Mission Impossible TV show, and so this was our original group here.
And Kiri, in developing the story, how do you balance the old and the familiar with the new?
I think this particular movie is a perfect bridge into these new types of movies that we want to do, because it is. It's grounded in this piece of Star Wars history that everyone knows happened. And every Star Wars fan knows that the Death Star plans were stolen. And really, this is just our opportunity to expand on, as John did, that one piece of information to really build out a completely new story, new characters, but yet it's happening in a familiar moment in time on the Star Wars timeline. And so I think it's a really great blend of old and new. And I think Gareth has done an amazing job of visualizing it in a way that feels really fresh.
As a gift to everybody here, you're going to get a free poster on your way out.
I would like to present some of the cast of Rogue One. Introducing Diego Luna.
This is a little sneak peek. I know we haven't seen this up. I'm very proud of the way we approach this film. We tried to make it in a very different way, and hopefully it will come through in the clip you're about to see.
Yeah, I think it was Director Krennic, wasn't it? Just came in and cut it. I think there might be possibly a technical difficulty.
Are you saying that?
I don't know. I'm just throwing out something out there. Is there a technical difficulty? Yeah, just a small one. Shall we have a wait? Yeah, you want me to chat? Wow, how bored does everyone want to become? How's your weekends going? I've got to say, this is gloriously surreal for me.
So I think we're going to continue chatting, and then when it's ready, we'll play it again.
Okay. I think it's great to make everyone wait. Just give them a little bit, take it away, back again. So there is some important business, particularly for Felicity Jones. Felicity, last year I had the incredibly surreal experience of being made into a Star Wars action figure. And today, I would like to welcome you to the club because... Goodness. Here is your Jyn Erso action figure. Revealed from Rogue One. It's not as good as mine, but it's great.
I don't know, she's got a pretty cool Han Solo gun belt. Yeah, inspired by Han Solo.
So Felicity, from what I've heard about your character, she's been compared to incredible heroines like Joan of Arc, which of course I love. And fans also compare this new hero to their favourite Star Wars heroes as well. How is Jyn unique or different to other Star Wars characters?
I feel there's one major difference between Jyn Erso and other Star Wars heroes, Rey and Luke. And that main difference would be that Jyn, she's not a character who's asking, who am I and where have I come from? She very much, we know that about her. We know where she's come from. And that fact is what propels the story and is the beginning of Jyn's journey to find out what her reason is and her cause.
Good to see you all. Son Roder is a rebel fighter. He's been fighting for years against the Imperial occupation. He's a guerrilla fighter. He has been controlling a group of rebels that are out to the extreme. We're talking about that there's a series of different rebel groups coming together as an alliance, and all of these people are different parts of that. I'm leading my group, which by any means necessary will do what he needs to do in order to save the world. He was trained as a guerrilla fighter, and then he was trained by the Jedi as well.
Gareth, can you give me a little hint, a tease about Darth Vader being in Rogue One?
I guess I got a very early Christmas present, and we finished filming in December, and I got straight on a plane to New York to do a voiceover recording with a gentleman called James Earl Jones. can't tell you what role he plays in the film. I don't want to give that away. But what's really funny is I went there with Matt Wood from Skywalker Sound, and we were doing, and we're all being very professional. And the way that ADR works is obviously they've got their back to you, they're watching the screen, and they're doing the lines, and they turn around and ask you if that's okay. So every time he'd do a line, and I don't want to give anything away, but there was one point where we were all like, yes, hi James, this is great, you're doing really well, yes, thank you. And then he does this one line where he says the word power. And we just both looked at each other and had this nerdgasm.
All of you fans who are in the room, all of you who are at home watching on the live feed, thank you to our incredible filmmakers. Thank you to our amazing cast. You've got everyone lean in, everyone lean in. Yeah, we got it.
They look so much better than you.
One more time. One more time.
Hey everybody! Star Wars Celebration in London 2016, day one. You guys been having a good time? Come on, you been having a good time or what? Fans in the crowd. You know, they're backstage, they can hear you. Any Boba Fett fans in the crowd? You know who they are. We're keeping up with the Fets and life as a bounty hunter. Please welcome to the stage in Star Wars Celebration style, Jeremy Bullock and Daniel Logan. Come on in, you guys.
Thank you very much. It's the best one.
So old friends, or you could say that you're two halves of the same whole almost.
Yeah, two halves. I would say that the most of the halves are this side, the main proper fools are here. Sorry, it sounds a bit strange, but that's what it is.
You know what, I'm going to scoot next to you guys so I can
Come on in, be part of the family.
Thank you. Oh, that's
It's
great.
actually, I've been sitting and thinking about Jeremy quite a bit, and not like that. But he was actually one of the first, if not the first, Star Wars celebrity actor that I had ever met, and it was at Celebration 2. Now we're actually in Celebration London, but 15 years ago I met Jeremy at Celebration 2, and I think we both say the story all the time. He introduced me on stage as Baby Boba, so I reacted back as well. Thank you, everyone. This is Grandpa Fett, and everyone just started laughing. But no one calls him Grandpa Fett, but everyone always calls me Baby Boba.
Still to this day.
That's true. Your youth is there. You know, you're a baby Boba.
I just never grew up.
No.
I wanted the suit, but I got a little blue jumpsuit instead.
I do have a Boba Fett outfit. It was sent to me by the Dented Helmet and said, thank you for what you've done. Well, I hadn't done anything. And I do actually occasionally wear it. Not down the street to get a pint of milk.
No?
No, not now. I mean, maybe a bottle of scotch or something, but no, that's what it is. I mean, it's an incredible thing that people say, you still Boba Fett? I said, well, I was this morning when I went out, you know. But you have a lot of fun with it, and having the costume is terrific.
You guys are like family, right? You've known each other for years. You must have had fascinating conversations. Do you compare notes about the character and fan reactions to the character?
Actually, to be honest, I don't mean to be too serious, but Jeremy actually was the guy who taught me how to be at conventions. When I first went to my first convention in Milton Keynes, he looked at me like, this kid has ants in his pants. He cannot sit still. Like, I thought going to convention meant going around the booths, talking to all the booth owners, you know, like trying to win a deal, some deals, you know, like, hey, can I get that toy? I'll sign you 50 autographs. They're like, yeah, sure. It's a $10 toy, you know, I'm like, huh? Thought I was doing great. Then Jeremy and his wife Maureen, they're like, Daniel, you must sit at your table. Like, people are gonna come to see you, and if you're not there, how are they gonna come see you? And I'm thinking, well, I guess they might come back. You know, I said, no. So then I just saw how he interacted with the people, and I just realized, you know, like, this is a shared love. This character was based upon fans. like, I was asked, do you think Boba Fett really died in the Sarlacc pit? And I said, that's not my answer. You guys are the fans who created this character, so you guys are the ones who can kill him off too. If you don't think he's dead, he's not dead. They're like, yeah, we love it. I'm like, right, that's the truth, you know?